Hello everyone, myself Jaivik Gandhi. I am pursuing Masters in Construction Engineering and Management from the SEPT University. In the first semester of the program, as studio project for construction formulation and appraisal, we have undertaken the feasibility study of the multispeciality hospital at Gandhinagar. The topic which is covered in this portfolio is project brief, target value design, choosing by advantage, risk management, design brief, and finally listing the conclusion for the exercise. Now starting with the project brief, it is a greenfield project. The project is located in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. The total cost of the project is around 300 crore. The site area is 6,500 square meter and the built-up area is 55,297 square meter. The height of the building is 62.1 meter. It is a 250 bedded multi-speciality hospital with total 13 floors and 3 basements. The project was started in 2019. The construction will start in 2023 and the operation will start in 2027. Now coming to the target value design. Target value design is a method of collaborative design that gathers the client, designer and contractor in one place to produce a design that optimizes the owner's investment. Shoot room is taken as a component. In the process of design option 1, client provided the strategic brief as per the requirements. Designer prepares the 2D drawings, BIM modeler prepares the 3D model, and contractor prepares the preliminary estimate for the component and it submitted to the client. The cost of the D1 was 19,57,890 rupees, but in this process, all stakeholders like client, designer, BIM modeler, and contractor worked without any collaboration. The allowable cost given by the client is 18 lakh rupees. The process of D2 was same as D1, but in this process all the stakeholders work together to achieve the allowable cost. Some materials are changed to reduce the cost of the component like fiberglass false ceiling was used in design option 1, then it is replaced by the gypsum false ceiling in design option 2. The cost estimate for the D2 was 16,82,743 rupees, which is lower than the allowable cost and the total percentage of saving is around 14%. Coming to the choosing by advantage is a process that helps to make a correct judgment for using the material in the industry. Design problem 1 is choice of the material for the false ceiling of the ICU room and the design problem 2 is choice of the material for the floor coating. Now the process for the CPA includes identify the alternatives, define factors, define criteria, define attributes, decide the advantages, decide the importance and evaluation of the cost. And for the design problem 1, three alternatives are selected: fiberglass false ceiling, electrogalvanized false ceiling, aluminum false ceiling. And for the design problem 2, two alternatives are selected. The first one is polyurea and the second one is polyurethane. After the discussion between the client, designer, contractor and facility manager, total 16 numbers of factors are identified. In CBA matrix, quantifiable factors are considered. Importance is given to the alternatives according to the advantages criteria of the factors. For warranty, the criteria is higher is the better, and advantage is higher the warranty, lesser is the maintenance cost. And the attributes for the alternative first, second, and third. So 30 years, 15 years, and 15 years respectively. The importance value for the fiberglass false ceiling is 50. Now, after getting the total score of all the alternatives, cost comparison between the alternatives are carried out, in which fiberglass false ceiling is economical as compared to the other materials. Total score of the fiberglass false ceiling is also higher than the other materials. Warranty, recycled content of the fiberglass material is also higher than the other materials. After getting the final score, the fiberglass false ceiling is better option for the ICU and it is selected for the ICU false ceiling. Now coming to the risk management. The risk management process includes risk identification, risk assessment, risk response. There are total 10 numbers of risk categories which are identified. Entry of new rivals, technological change are the risks that falls under the demand risk category. Inconsistency of regulations, government instability are the risks that falls under the political risk category. Construction risk category has the highest number of risks. So this process of identifying, assessing and preparing a response to risk helps to reduce the likelihood or effect of unfavorable events. There are total 69 different risks indicated in a total of 10 different risk categories. Risk severity is derived by multiplying the probability of occurrence and the impact of the risk. Approval from MCI and entry of new rivals in the market have the highest severity because of a high probability of occurrence and the impact of that risk is very high. These matrices provide a combination of risk, likelihood, and impact. Certain hazards may even present a project opportunity. Severity is shown from low to very high. Now coming to the design brief, the needs of the project are described in depth in the design brief report along with the project finishes. It gives the requirement of the client including some general requirements and some must requirements. So it should be 250 bedded multi-specialty hospital. The design should follow the following codes: IPHS guidelines, NABH standards, CPWD guidelines, and GCI guidelines. The structural design should follow all the criteria provided in IS code. The building should be earthquake resistant as it falls under the seismic zone 3. There should be three types of lifts: passenger lift, patient lift, and service lift. Sprinkler system with fire alarm, smoke, and heat detector should be provided. Automatic taps in OT and ICU should be provided, and medical gas pipeline should be provided. The hospital should have centralized AC. Ward cabins can be a non-AC. OT size should be such that it accommodates all the essential equipments. Different seating arrangements for physicians, employees, and patients in the cafeteria should be provided. Now coming to the conclusion, target value design. Two distinct design methods D1 and D2 were used to create the shoot room. In D1, all the stakeholders worked independently to determine the component's overall cost, whereas in D2, they discussed potential design adjustment and collaboratively decided on the materials. Compared to the aim of 10% decrease, D2 produced a save of 14% on the overall cost attained in D1. Choosing by advantage, it has been determined that fiber fall ceiling will be the most chosen fall ceiling material and polyurea will be the most preferred material for the floor coating material. After a thorough review of both the design issues and all the elements utilizing choosing by advantage. Risk management. There are 69 different risks indicated in a total of 10 different risk categories. Out of 69 risks, 3 risks are the opportunity and the rest the threat to the project. Approval from Medical Council of India and entry of new rivals are the major risks on which the client should focus. Design brief. All the guidelines of IPHS and NBC should be followed. It defines the project deliverables and scope, as well as any goods or works, timelines and budget. For structure, all the codes should be followed. As location is in 16 zone 3, the structure should be earthquake resistant.